Dear Dhamma friends, today we will explore 5 important conditional relations taught by the Buddha in the Patthana of the Abhidhamma. The Buddha again and again reminds us that nothing in this world arises by itself. Every single moment of experience depends on conditions. When the right conditions come together, something arises. When the conditions are absent, it ceases. Understanding this deeply brings wisdom and helps us to see impermanence, suffering, and non-self more clearly. This morning we will reflect on 5 specific conditions. Anantara-paccayo, the proximity condition. Samanantara-paccayo, the contiguity condition. Sahajāta-paccayo, the conascence condition. Aññamañña-paccayo, the mutuality condition. And Nissaya-paccayo, the support condition. Let us look at each one slowly and connect it with our meditation practice. Anantara-paccayo, proximity condition. That means Anantara means without gap or immediately after. This condition shows that one citta or movement of consciousness gives way to the next. As soon as one mind movement ends, another arises in its places. When you are meditating on the breath, you take one in breath, then another, then another. Each moment of mindfulness of the breath arises right after the previous one. This is proximity condition. Without the first moment passing away, the next cannot arise. It is like a step on a staircase. You place your foot on one step and immediately the next step follows. One supports the next and the journey continues. Seeing this helps us understand that our experience is a flow and not a solid self, but a series of conditioned events. And the next Samanantara-paccayo, contiguity condition. Now we come to Samanantara. This what means in close succession without any interruptions. It is very close to the proximity condition, but here the emphasis is on the smooth continuation, the unbroken stream of mind movements. Think of a river. Drop after drop of water flows without a gap. Together they make a current. In meditation, when mindfulness is steady, each wholesome state of mind arises right next to the previous one, like pearls on a string. When we lose mindfulness, the stream breaks, and unwholesome states can come in. But the good news is, as soon as we bring back awareness, the flow of wholesome citta continues again. So contiguity teaches us the importance of continuity in practice. Each present moment is conditioned by the one just before it. And Sahajāta-paccayo means conascence condition. Nissaya-jata, Saha means together, Jata means bond. So Sahajāta means bond together. These conditions explains how some dhammas arrive together at the same time, supporting one another. For example, when you see a flower, eye sensitivity visible from eye consciousness, contact and feeling are all arrive together in that single moment of seeing, or in the mind, faith, mindfulness and concentration can arrive together, working as companions. Is like a flame, the light, the heat and the color all appear at the same time. One cannot exist without the others. In meditation, Sahajāta reminds us that mindfulness does not arise alone. It comes together with other wholesome factors like energy, attention, and wisdom. All of them arrive together and strengthen one another. The fourth is Aññamañña, meaning reciprocal or mature. Reciprocal or mature. Some dhammas not only arrive together, but they also depend on each other to function, like a legs of tripod. If one leg is weak, the whole structure is unstable. For example, in the practice of meditation, faith supports effort. Effort supports mindfulness. Mindfulness supports concentration, and concentration supports wisdom. At the same time, wisdom depends faith. All these factors strengthen one another. Without faith, effort may not arise. Without effort, mindfulness becomes weak. Without mindfulness, concentration is scalar. Without concentration, wisdom cannot shine. The condition teaches us balance. We cannot rely only on one quality. We need the cooperation of many wholesome dhammas, all working hand in hand. Finally, Nissaya. This means support or foundation. Some things do not arise at the same time, but they provide a base, a foundation for others to arise later. For example, the body is a support for consciousness. Without the body, this present mind cannot function here. In meditation, the meditation object is a support. The breath, for example, is already there, waiting to be used as a support for mindfulness. Good friends, suitable environment, keeping precepts, these are all supports that make meditation possible. Just as a tree needs soil to grow or our practice needs strong supports to flourish, this condition reminds us to prepare the ground well so that insight can grow. Dear friends, when we reflect on these 5 conditions, we see that everything in life is a web of relations. Proximity and contiguity remind us of the continuous flow of mind. Conascence shows how dhammas arrive together. Mutuality teaches the cooperation of wholesome factor. Support reminds us to rely on good foundation. When you see in meditation, you can see these truths for yourself. One moment arises because of the previous one. mindfulness and wisdom arise together. Faith and effort strengthen each other. The meditation object supports all of it. And when you see this clearly, the idea of permanent self disappears. There is no controller, only conditions. This is the beginning of insight into anicca, dukkha, and anatta. So, dear Dhamma friends, may this reflection on the 5 conditions help you to see more deeply into the nature of reality. Let us remember, nothing arises independently. All phenomena arise depending on condition, and when conditions cease, they pass away. May your practice of mindfulness be strong. May you use these 5 conditions as a guidance in your meditation, and may this understanding lead you step by step towards liberation. Sabbe satta sukhita bhavantu. May all beings be happy. Thank you very much.